Hi, everybody. Come in and say hi. All right, everything's running slow. There it is. Hi, everybody. Sorry it took a minute to get it going here. All right, let me get my mini chat going. How's everybody doing? Hi, everybody. Thank you, Robin. That's good. Thank you. All right. Computers are so slow. Hi. There it is. So I'd really appreciate it if y'all would spread the love for me. Let your friends know we're here. Maybe they'll come join us. It is happy hour after all. Sorry, I can't even find my own live. That's cute, Roxanne. Hi, Kelly. I'm doing good. Just dealing with this computer. I hate slow computers. There it is. Now, it's bad enough that this takes as long as it does to get started, but when you're dealing with a slow computer, it's even more irritating. All I want to do is tell everybody I'm on. Come on. All right, well, if y'all would just spread the love for me, maybe that'll work, because my computer doesn't want to cooperate. There, maybe now it will. Hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Maybe I have too much stuff open. I don't know. Hi, Sherry. So I'm going to do a order tonight that I have for a customer. And I'm going to be using this sign here. Isn't he cute? I got him from the Christmas tree store, I believe. So we're going to use him. And I'm using this brown and copper mesh that I got from Hobby Lobby. And if I can get this back in now. And then I've got this plaid that's going to go in there as well. We're going to do poofs and ruffles. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this. Hey, Susan. How are you? I see our fan club president has joined us. Yesterday was his first day of high school. I'm so excited because he's going to be doing junior ROTC this year, and I can't wait to see him in his uniform. My daughter did junior ROTC when she was in high school too. All right, I think I got it. I think I'm done. There we go. All right, so this is the mesh. I'm going to use Ruffles. This is 10 inch. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And then here's our ribbons. Thank you so much for blessing my page. I appreciate it. More than I should, Susan. Honestly, it depends. It varies. I try to buy a lot of it online. But like today I went to Hobby Lobby just to get a couple of things and did more shopping than I should have. But so I'm going to use this natural with, it's got leaves on it. So it's a nice fall ribbon. And then I've got this one here that says Happy Fall, Y'all. And some of those have the words on it, and then a couple of them don't. The ones that don't, I'm gonna put those up in the top where the sign's gonna cover it anyway. I've got this moss green, which is in the lettering of the sign, and then I've got this orange and green and like a burgundy plaid. So those are what we're going to be using. And then of course I have some tubing. And I hope she will love this wreath. I'm not sure if she'll be watching tonight, but she may watch the replay. So again, I did my, hi everybody. First time watcher. Where are you watching from, Sharon? Alright, so I did my wreath frame. I make my own frames rather than use a work frame. I have nothing against work frames. I'm just used to doing my own. I do the same setup as a work frame though. 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top. I space mine out about every 4.5 inches. So I'm going to move the camera down so you can see my workstation here. There we go. And it looks like your bartender has arrived. So I'm going to do 12-inch poofs. Now this is kind of thin. Hobby Lobby's mesh is really thin. So we may have to do a zigzag after I get all my poofs done. We'll see. I'll have to see how it fills in. So I'm just gathering this up and I'm going to start on the top. I always start on the top. It's just a personal preference for me. Hi, Sin. The sign came from the Christmas tree shop. And then I'm going to zip tie it down so that it doesn't come undone. And we'll cut off the excess. Oh, you're very kind, Sharon. Thank you. All right. First time from Florida. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. If you wouldn't mind giving my page a like and joining us every Wednesday, we would love it. Alright, there's only a little hangover, so I'll just cut it off. Judy, your daughter loves owls. Apparently they're very popular. A lot of people I'm finding like owls. From New York. Welcome. Hi, Avenel. How are you? And Peggy from Mississippi. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Dawn. My business is Wreath Decor by Dawn. My daughter is our moderator slash bartender, server, whatever you want to refer to. We like to do happy hour, so drinks are on the house. Lots of Florida watchers. So I'm just pulling my edges inside. I want to keep them to the inside. And again, I'm doing 12-inch poofs. There you go. Avenel's getting it started with the drinks tonight. What was it James Bond used to say? He wanted his drink shaken, not stirred, or something, or stirred, not shaken. So what's everybody up to this week? Hi, Terry. Shaken, not stirred. That's all right. All right. I knew it was something like that. Ooh, fireball kind of week, huh? Yeah, this week is back to school week here in our neck of the woods. Cindy's kids all went back today. Here in North Carolina, the ones near us all start tomorrow. Which doesn't make sense. Why do you start school on a Thursday? Going to talk ships in Erie, Pennsylvania this weekend. I'm going to Philly in about 2 weeks. Kind of excited about that. I'm going to meet my sister there. My sister lives in California. So we're escaping for a long weekend. And we're going to meet up in Philadelphia. Do some sightseeing. Yeah, I don't understand. Go back on Friday. Okay, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. Hi, Rachel. You're not late. Now, Rachel is my friend from one of the groups that I'm in, and she makes signs. And I bought one of her signs. So if y'all are looking for handmade or hand-painted signs, visit her page. I'll show you the one I got from her for my... I don't know if I'm going to use it for myself or put it on a wreath, but look at this. Isn't he cute? She cuts all of her own pieces and hand paints them all. And she has free shipping. Going to the beach. Hello from Philadelphia. I was just talking about Philadelphia. I'm going to be there in about 2 weeks. This mesh roller my daughter bought for me for Christmas the first year I started doing wreaths. And honestly, I don't know where she got it from. I think she got it on Amazon, but I'm not sure. Cindy, do you remember? Don't you love that sign? Alright, so I finished the top. Here I am not paying any attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to pull my mesh straight down to, I started so that I was close to a tie on the bottom. So there's a tie right next to where I am going to pull this down. And I'm going to zip tie it to the frame. If I can do this. The mesh roller, they want to know where you got the mesh roller from. I thought you said Amazon, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. I haven't upgraded to the fancier ones yet, so this one works just fine. Alright, so I pull it down right in front of this tie here. I'm going to skip this tie. I'm going to go right through it. And I'm going to go to the next tie. And then when I come back around, I will end in that tie there. Well, hello, Kathy from Colorado. Thank you for joining us. We love first-timers. We love old-timers too, but we like getting new people. No, you bought me this one, Cindy. You made me the other one, but then you bought this one too. You said you bought it because you didn't like the way it came out. The other one came out. I am looking forward to it. Going to Philly for 4 days. I'm going to meet up with my sister. We're going to do some sightseeing. She's originally going because she's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And apparently they're not going to make it to California. Or if they are, I don't know, maybe they're taking too long. I don't know which it is. I don't know anything about football. But she can't wait. She wants to see a game, so she bought herself a ticket and asked me if I wanted to meet her, so I said sure. Why not? I don't particularly care for football, but I'll go. Get to do some sightseeing. Go to my first football game. I know, Rachel, isn't it? It's so hard to get rid of, or not to use, not get rid of, but not to use the things they make for us. I feel guilty not using it. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Hi, Susie Q. I see you there. Oh, that's right. She's having a sale. 15% off, too, on those signs, you guys. Look at, I'll show it to you again. Look. We're trying to help her out because she needs to sell some of these so that she can get another machine that she wants. And her hubby said if she sells a certain amount that he'll buy it for her. So we want him to buy it for her. Sorry if I'm telling your business, Rachel. But it'll make it easier for her to do her signs. Yes, go Eagles. My son and son-in-law would not agree with that, so... My son-in-law is a Panthers fan, and my son is a Saints fan. I'm amazed I even know that much. I got lucky. I got a husband who doesn't care about sports. He'll watch them if other people are watching, but... Rachel, tell him the name of your shop. I know it's different on Etsy than your page. I think it's Rachel's Crafty Corner. But don't hold me to that. She'll put it in there in just a second, you guys. Yeah, I'm sure, huh? The sign from Rachel. Yeah, she can get a CNC machine, which it cuts the wood for her. Isn't it laser or something? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that she needs that machine. She'll put her website in for you in just a second. And like I said, she's having a sale and she's got free shipping. We're going to get you that machine. Her page, there you go. Rachel's Crafty Corner. Just put in rachelscraftycorner.etsy.com and it should pull it right up for you. Put her name in though, all as one word. There you go. There's the link. No problem. I told you we're going to get you that machine. Hey, I know. When hubby says he'll buy something, you got to make it happen, right? Not a problem at all. Glad to help. How long is your sale on for? They're wood. It's a nice thick piece of wood too. There's the edge. Till next Wednesday. Isn't he cute? I love him. His name is Frankie. And she signed it for me too. Alright, one more. So now I'm right back where I started. So I just put this last one right in that tie that I skipped. What he doesn't know won't hurt him, Judy. All right, there we go. All right, so I am going to zigzag it because see how thin it is? I don't know, you can see right through it. So I'm going to fill in some of these spots in between. So I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to pull it and leave it kind of a loose poof in between. Well, you just get to the door before him. I'm sorry, Rachel. Facebook's not playing nice, huh? Oh, that's a little too tight. So, zigzagging, you just go from top to bottom, all the way around. And that fills in those empty spots in between. This mesh likes to cling to itself. And that's probably because it's so thin. So I'm just going to go real quick in between. Uh-oh. Yeah, he doesn't even ask anymore. He sees the bags and says, "Oh, you went shopping." He knows I have a shopping problem. He's learned to live with it. I will show you all what I'm making if you all just join me. I am doing a custom order that I got in for one of my repeat customers. There we go. And I'm using this sign here. She wants a fall wreath. Yeah, Johnny, I know you're going live. I'll catch your replay. Thank you for coming in. So we're using this sign. She loves owls. And I happened to find this before she had asked me about a wreath. So it worked out pretty good. So it says Happy Fall. And we're using the brown mesh that I have here and then this plaid, orange-brown plaid. I'm going to do ruffles with that as soon as I finish these zigzags. So I did 12-inch poofs all the way around. And now I'm just going back and filling in some of these spots because it's kind of thin. I want to fill in the open areas in between. The ruffles will fill in the rest. But I just want to make sure. I don't want to see the frame. I don't like for the customer to see the frame. So I'm just going back and filling this in. So the sign came from the Christmas tree store, Christmas tree shop, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Christmas tree shop, but I call it Christmas tree store. So I'm just zigzagging between the top and the bottom, in between. And I'm not measuring this poof, I'm just doing it, oh, is Renee in here? I didn't see her. Did she sneak in? Yeah, it makes it a lot fuller. I don't want to see the frame, and I know I don't want my customer seeing it either, so. Nobody wants to pay good money for a wreath and then see the frame through it. So if y'all wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it if you'd spread the love for me and tell your friends about us. Share this live. If you haven't liked my page, please do so. You'll be kept up to date on what's going on. We meet here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern time. I didn't see her say hi, so that's all right. So I'm just going to go around once. Just trying to pull my poofs out from underneath. Yeah, the dollar store has some really cute things. She did say hi. I didn't see her. I'm sorry. Oh, well. Hello, Renee. So if y'all wouldn't mind sending some good vibes to my son, he has a test tomorrow that he's taking. And he could use it. Thank you. Thank you for blessing the page. I appreciate that. Alright, I think I am at the last one. So it's quiet this week without the kids here. We had our grandkids here last week. This week they're all at home driving their parents crazy. They all went back to school today. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. I know he will too. Alright, I think there. Nope, I got one more. Well, just enough too, look at that. We're at the end of the roll. Might as well use it up. Oh yeah, he's gonna see the baby again tomorrow too. Him and his girlfriend have a baby on the way. Will be our 8th grandchild. Yeah, the kids in our area here, they go back tomorrow. I lived in California growing up. We never started school till after Labor Day. I think they still do out there. I'm not sure. I know in New York they started and after Labor Day too. Hey Carla, how are you? Alright, so I am done with that. I'm going to cut this off. So that's what we had left at the end of the roll. So I'm going to zip tie this. So that's just one less roll I got to worry about having extra of, right? Hello from California. They already started in California? Really? Wow. When I was growing up there, we never started before Labor Day. What part of California? Hello, Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Alright, so there we go. I love this color. I just wish the mesh was a little thicker. It would be really pretty if they would make it thicker. A lot prettier if they would make it thicker. Alright. So if you just joined us, this is our sign tonight. I have a customer who likes owls. So this is a custom order. So this wreath is already sold. Alright, so we did the brown with the copper ruffles. I did 12-inch ruffles. And now I'm going to do 12-inch poofs. Now I'm going to do 20-inch ruffles. And this also came from Hobby Lobby. It's a fabric mesh. They put all their Christmas on sale this week. Finally. I was walking through the store today and I could hear everybody going, already? They have this stuff out already? Yeah, they do. As soon as 4th of July was over, they started putting it out. It is very pretty. Alright, so I just make my ruffles into little flowers. And I'm doing every tie. Welcome, first time watcher. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, this mesh is really pretty too. It's fabric, so it does tend to fray a little more. Like right here. It is 10-inch mesh, yes. And I cut the pieces at 20 inches. If you cut them at 20 inches, you can get a full roll. 18 pieces out of a full roll. Which is exactly what I need, so. Although I will say I have been shorted a few times by doing that on some that don't give me all 10 yards. No, we can't wait until after Labor Day. If we waited until after Labor Day, everybody else would buy it. And why do they put it out if they don't want us to buy it now? Sam's ribbon is only $6.98 and you get 50 yards. And that you cannot beat. You will not find that anywhere else that I know of. Mine's just, I went a couple weeks ago when they first put it out, and mine didn't have anything. Okay, tell them I said I love them. Good night. Mine still had what they had last year. Any of the patterns that I've seen other people got this year, I have not. Ours didn't have them yet. So I'm waiting and hoping that they'll put out. Maybe they just put out, what was left over from last year, and maybe they'll put out some new. Because everything they already had out, I already had. From last year, I went and bought it. But a lot of people, when they see everything out already, they don't think about people like us who have to make things ahead of time. We can't wait until Christmas to make Christmas wreaths. Nobody will buy them. They want to put it on their door before that. Nobody's going to wait until October to buy a Halloween wreath, because then they can only display it for, a couple of days. So we have to make things ahead of time, so they have to put out the inventory for us. See, everybody keeps getting that red truck ribbon, and that's what I want. I need that red truck ribbon. Yours doesn't have any out. You give it time. I'm sure within the next week or two, it'll be out. Because a lot of the stores are already putting it out. Ours has been out for a couple weeks now. I had to hunt for ours because they had it in a weird place. Hey, Casey. Yeah, ours had it kind of hidden, so I had to hunt for it this year. Last year they had it right on the end of an aisle, but this year they had it in the middle of an aisle, so I had to kind of go and hunt for it. But I need to go back and see if they put anything new out yet. Or added any more to it. Mine's not, I don't have one real close by, so I don't go over there very often. I go about once a month to go to Sam's Club. But if I wait and do it once a month, it'll all be gone. Yeah, you can ask them at the front desk, too. They'll tell you if they have it. They'll tell you if it's out. Or call them and ask them. That way you don't have to make a trip for nothing. I should have gone to the Sam's Club down by my daughter when I was there this weekend, but I know a lot of wreathers that live down there, so I'm sure they've already gotten all the good stuff. I've heard about Costco's ribbon, but I've never bought any. We don't have one here. But I've heard theirs is good too. But you can't beat that for $6.98. And they have some nice ribbon. Yeah, we don't have Costco around near me, but we do have we have a warehouse, the Beige's. I've never been there. I don't know if they carry ribbon. I probably should go and find out. They're always sending me a thing in the mail for a like $25 membership or something. Hey, Susan. How's Gator? Or I should say, how's Tater? You don't have any? Oh, I bet you do. I know Susan's in Ohio. I don't know if it's north or south, but or in the middle. Gator. Yeah, Tater the Gator. Oh, you're in South? Well, they have you, Connie, don't they? Or Joy, I'm sorry. Melanie, you like BJ's? I've never been over there. I'm going to have to go over there. I'll have to check them out. They're a lot like Sam's, I'm sure. They probably carry a lot of the same stuff. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Susan. This mesh frays like crazy. I have got to put in an order for some mesh. It's really the only thing I need is mesh. Hi, Linda. How are you? How is New York? You like them better than Sam's? Well, I'll have to check it out. I only go once a month to Sam's, and that's because I buy coffee for my mom and my husband. We buy the big box of coffee pods for the Keurig, and they're the cheapest, so I have to go out there once a month to get that. Thank you, Robin. I like them too. I think they go together really well. And they match the sign pretty good too. That's why I had to run out there this morning. When I told you I was headed to Hobby Lobby. There you go, Judy. That sounds good. Gotta get that she shed. Are you kidding, Susan? Yours doesn't have it either? Somebody else was just saying theirs didn't have it. Yeah, the brown is nice. It's just really thin. Well, you need to snatch up that ribbon. If they just put it out, get it while you can. I just want the truck ribbon. Everybody keeps getting the truck ribbon except me. And I could really use that one. Because, you know, those little red trucks are very popular. But mine doesn't have that yet. Or they didn't have it when I went. They either sold out or hadn't put it out yet. Because everything mine had was all the stuff they had last year. You haven't gotten one yet? Yeah, I need that. All right. My ties are blending in with my mesh here. Oh, really? Did you get it from Hobby Lobby or are you using something else? I have so many things I need to get done. I'm going to do I signed up for another craft show in October. Hopefully this one will be better. So I sent my application and my check in, so I'm waiting to hear. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Yeah, those red trucks are very popular. They were popular last year and they are again this year. I did some at, like for the Patriotic at 4th of July and Memorial Day. Yeah, the truck ribbon I did not see last year. Not at Sam's anyway. I mean, I saw it at other places, but not Sam's. So yeah, I'm going to do another craft show. This one is an outdoor event. Last year they had to cancel it because we had that hurricane. So I'm glad I didn't sign up last year. So this year they posted again. So I said, why not? I'll give it a try. Everybody says that the fall ones are a lot better, so I'll try it. I'll be happy if I just make my money back that I spent on the booth or the space. So I got to get busy and make some fall stuff because it's about 2 weeks before, or a week or two before Halloween. It's the 19th, so it's a week before Halloween. So fall and Christmas and everyday wreaths. Gotta get busy. Make those and some centerpieces maybe and some door hangers. Hubby may not be here to help me this time, so he has to go to school. It just depends. I would. Hi, Lillian. Probably I would. I mean, I'm not sure. I really don't know for sure, Bonnie. I haven't had any luck with the craft fair that I did, so. All right, so there we go. So much better now. So you can see through the center because I don't have the sign on there, but look at that. That is full. Yeah, I hear that fall ones go really well, so I'm hoping. All right, so again, here's my ribbons. I have this one here that's a fall. I don't know if you can see real well there. It's got leaves on it. This one says, "Happy Fall, y'all." And then we've got the moss green that goes with the writing and the sign. And then this orange plaid that's got the orange and the green and the, it looks burgundy to me. Could be red. Could be rust. Alright, so I'm going to put the green and the plaid together. And then not all the ones that say Happy Fall, y'all. I'm only putting those on the bottom. The ones on top will be just plain. And that's because the sign's going to cover most of them up anyway. So you wouldn't be able to read it. Thank you. If y'all wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, sharing this page, this video, I would love that. This wreath is already sold tonight. But if you're interested in one, I have another owl sign. Not the same one, but I did find another one. My ribbons are cut at 14 inches. That's the size I prefer. It's kind of a shame to cover up this Happy Fall, y'all. You stalked me and got my address? Who gave it up? Somebody gave it up. So that's the only bad thing about not telling. Sneaky. So that's the only bad thing about that when you get writing on them, is you can't really see them. Wasn't you, Robin? Does that mean it was you? Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. It was probably my husband or my daughter. So I'm just alternating where I put these ribbons in. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? I'm hoping for a date night this weekend. What? Oh, he's acting all innocent. It must have been him. Thank you, Terry. Hi, Dawn. Feels funny saying hi to Dawn. Hi, Sonia from New York. How are you? Yeah, I wanted to, but I really liked that ribbon with this. You can't hear me? Is anybody else having problems hearing me? I have my volume all the way up, so, and I'm usually pretty loud, so if you still can't hear, you might have to go out and come back in. That's good? Okay. Is anybody else being driven crazy by that new update where you can't see comments on the live unless you turn your device sideways? Or up and down, vertical? Yeah, I am loud, I know. It's driving me... Wrong one. It's driving me crazy, that new update. I wish they would fix it. Hi, Brenda from Virginia. Thank you so much for joining us. And I do have my bot up tonight, guys, if you want to sign up for my live alerts. If you haven't already, all you have to do is type live in the comments, and you should get a message from the messenger bot. And it'll ask you if you want to sign up. Just respond yes to the message, and you'll be on the list, and you'll get notified every Wednesday evening about 7 o'clock Eastern. I send it out. And it just tells you that I'm going live and what I'm making. I don't use it for any other reason, just that. So you will not get spammed. And if you're already on the list, then you're good to go. You should have gotten your message tonight. Yeah, mine has been doing that for a little while, and it took me forever to figure out what it was and how to fix it. And, you know, it was driving me crazy. I would go into the lives and I couldn't watch, or I could watch, but I couldn't comment or see anybody's messages. And then I figured it out but on mine, I have to turn it before I go into the live, or it still doesn't work. Because when you try to hit the comment button at the top to turn your comments on, it doesn't work. Yeah, the phone has to be vertical in order, if you have an iPhone at least. I don't know about Androids. I know if you use an iPhone or an iPad, it has to be vertical, and you have to turn it vertical before you hit the, to go to the live. Night, Robin, thank you. Yeah, they need to fix that. Because that is the dumbest thing ever. I hate it when they do these updates and then you have all these issues. Yeah, I saw a whole mess of people in one of the groups I'm in had posted about it. It was just driving people crazy this week. Because all of a sudden we couldn't see comments in the lives. Android too, yeah. So I think it's a Facebook update or something. I know a lot of people have complained about it, so we're just waiting for them to fix it now. They need to fix that, and there was something else that they need to fix. Can't remember what it was now. I can't stand having to hold my phone or my iPad vertical to see the comments. So I'm almost done getting my supply list together. So pretty soon I'll be able to put that up for everybody. I get a lot of questions about the supplies I use and where I get them from. So I'm putting together a list of everything I use and where I bought it. Obviously not ribbon and mesh and all that, but like the tools I use, a lot of people ask me about. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't supposed to put that there. Happens almost every live. Thank you. All my ribbons tonight except for the orange plaid came from Craft Outlet. The orange plaid came from Hobby Lobby. Last year. That's last year's ribbon. Alright, so there's the bottom. So on the top it's not going to say Happy Fall. It's just going to be the blank. And the reason for that is when they do the roll, they leave like almost 15 inches in between the words. I'm assuming that it's so you can cut it like that. Probably not, but I'm going to go with that because it sounds good. It just happened to work out for me that to get the comments, you have to hold your device vertical up and down. But you have to go into, or you have to turn it that way before you go into the live. So if you're already in the live and you're not getting the comments, go out and then come back in with your device in the vertical position. At the top of the live in the right-hand corner, there's supposed to be a button where you can turn your comments on and off, but it doesn't work. Since they did the update, that doesn't work. And then the only way to get the comments in the live is to turn your device vertical. It was all part of a new update they did. Yeah, and if you want to get the live alerts, just type in live and then respond to the messenger. Just type the word yes to that, and you'll be on the list. And then every week when I go live, you'll get a message from me that says, hey, I'm going live at 8 o'clock, and this is what I'm making. Hi, Sandra. How are you? In the military, so we live near a military base, and they're supposed to be doing training this week. So I heard planes just before I came on. Must have been a whole mess of them that flew over us. And now I can hear artillery. It's either artillery or thunder. Not sure. But I think it's artillery. You should do a live. If you do, make sure you tell us so we can come watch. Well, hello, Joyce from Georgia. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Dawn with Wreath Decor by Dawn. And if you want to get alerts for when I go live, just type in the word live and you can come watch every week. I know, Terry, a lot of people are, but you just got to do it. I didn't want to do them in the beginning either. I wasn't nervous about doing them. I just don't like being in front of the camera. Well, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate that. Invite some of us in, Terry. It'll make you feel more comfortable. We'll talk with you. Just pretend like we're the only ones there and you're talking to us. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. All right, 2 more. And then we'll put the sign on. Well, make sure you let us know, Terry, because we'll be there for you. Well, thank you. You see me in the beginning and the end. The rest of the time, all you see is this part of me. Yeah, I've been doing them almost a year now. That's hard to believe. I wouldn't be doing them at all if my grandson hadn't convinced, well, I won't say convinced me, but pestered me to do them. He kept saying, Grandma, you need to do it. You're going to go viral. I'm still waiting for the viral part. He wanted me to do YouTube. Because he used to do little videos and post them. So he's the reason I do them. And he's here usually every week. This week he has school, so he pops in and then he's gone. Alright, so there's the ribbons. I do have some little owls that I might put on here. I don't know if I want him off to the side or if I want to go ahead and center him. Probably center him because I'm not putting a bow or anything on this one. So I think he's going to go in the center. So I just staple the pipe cleaners to the back. They're not going anywhere. And then I have a needle that I use, a yarn needle that you can get. Hi, Kathy. How are you? I have done a sunflower. Are you talking about a sunflower wreath? Yes, I have. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Anyway, this is the needle I use. It's a yarn needle. So this one, mine's about 5 inches long. I like the long one. They also come in plastic. They probably go by different names. Mine on the package says it's a yarn needle, so that's what I call it. And I just push this right down through the mesh and pull that. I'm not going to pull tight because I don't want it to, see how it just popped that up? I don't want it to do that. I want the owl to lay right on top and not smash everything. So once I get all of these in there, I will tie them in place. But this makes putting a sign on so much easier. So if you have problems putting signs on, get the needle. Oh, Tammy, thank you so much for joining me. Good night. No need to be sorry. I know people have to get up early. So I just poke it down in through there. Goes right through. It's no longer a pain putting these on until I say that, and then it'll get caught or something. Sounds like my husband's eating burritos. He eats his burritos on Wednesday nights. Yes, go get a needle. If you have trouble with your signs, I'm telling you, you will thank me. It's the best thing. I saw it from someone else was using them, and then my group leader Lori, she uses them too. She uses the plastic ones. All right. So I want to make sure this part stays there. All right, so once I have all these in, I'm just going to go around a bar of the frame. I'm sorry, Lillian. Go out and come back in and see if that'll help. So I'm just going to wrap it around the frame once or twice. Just one of the wires. You want to attach it to that. You don't want it attached to the mesh because it'll flop all over the place. So make sure you attach it to the frame. Thank you. Yeah, the needles are the best thing, I'm telling you. For most people, putting the sign on is the worst part and one that they have the most trouble with. But I'm telling you, it makes it so much easier. And they come in plastic too. This is what the plastic looks like. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any one of them. Oh, shoot. I'm messing up everything now. Get back in there. Yeah, I really like the metal one though. For me. It's longer and it just goes right through everything. And you can use them too when you're trying to attach, say you're trying to put like some of those stuffed scarecrows or something, or like I might put an owl on here tonight. You can, this needle will go, put the wire through it, and then you can put it right through the back of it. Makes it a lot easier. Alright. I hate the way that sits on there, but it's fine. So there's the sign. So I'm going to do the tubing real quick. I gotta fold these. Well, I can leave them there. Put my needle away. I might need it again when I do the owl. But I have a little owl I was thinking of putting on there. Yeah, if your tails are going flat, it could be that the sign is too tight. You've tied it too tight. So I've cut my tubing tonight at 22 inches and I'm just folding it in half. I have two colors. I have orange and brown. Folding it in half and then I fold it in half again. And then I just pinch it in the center, twist it, and then put it in the tie. And then once I'm done with that, I will cut off the ends of my ties. As soon as I find what I did with my nippers. So then I just cut it off. Ouch. And then fold it over. Thank you. And those ribbons, you want to make them go where you want them. They're wired, so they will do what you want. I love tubing, almost as much as ribbon. Don't know what it is about it, but it just finishes it off nicely to me. And I'm telling you, if you look at your wreath and you can't figure out what's missing, add tubing. It works. Hi, Bev. How are you? When all else fails, add tubing. Or in the case of a fall wreath, add raffia. That works too. I probably should have added some because we have raffia on his little tie. I might have to go back and add some. But because it's a custom order, I'm gonna wait. Yep, can always add. Good night, Terry. Thank you. Don't forget, let us know if you go live. Thank you guys. I like the little eyes on him. They're like, you remember the old Coke bottle tops or beer bottle tops? They're the little tin, they look like bottle caps. Painted bottle caps. Alright, I don't know if I can, we'll see. You may not even see this one under here. Thank you guys so much. So again, if you want to get alerts when I go live, you can just type in the word live here in the comments. And you will get a message from my bot. And it'll say, are you sure you want to sign up for this? Say yes, and you'll be on the list. Every week you'll get a message saying I'm going live, what time, and what I'm making. I think she's going to like this. At least I hope so. So if y'all use YouTube, I have a channel over there as well. And I post all my videos there. So you can go back and see any of the other wreaths I've made in the last, 10 months now. Since I started doing lives. All right, one more on top. Thank you. Now that sounded like thunder. We get a lot of the rumblings, but very little of the rain. Oh, you know what? Before I went live, I noticed that we hit 1,600 likes on my page. So thank you all. 1,600. We were just at 1,000 not too long ago. Can you believe that? That's too long. So that's amazing to me. And we're almost to 2,000, yeah, almost to 2,000 followers. So when we get to 2,000 likes, I'm going to do another giveaway. Oh yeah, that's thunder. Let's get this done so I don't lose power, which we don't very often do, so hopefully not. So yeah, when we get 16,000, or I'm sorry, 2,000 likes, I will do another giveaway. First time I did a gift card giveaway. Hi Kathleen from New York, thank you so much for joining us. So hopefully that'll be soon at the rate we're going. Because we were just at 1,000 in May, so that's not too bad in 3 months. We are growing by leaps and bounds. Hello, how are you? What part of New York? Can y'all hear that thunder? We're almost done. Hi from Texas, New York City. Wow. I want to go back there someday. Been there twice. But just to visit. I used to live up in Watertown, New York, which is up above Syracuse. Way up by the Canadian border. Yeah, I can hear it. Then the thunder rolls. Sounds like it might be rain. Oh, thank you, Lily. Midland, Texas. Yeah, it's raining. I can hear it. All right. Well, how did I short myself on those? I got 2 missing. Unless they're stuck to the bottom of my wreath. All right. Yeah, Garth said that. Yeah, we get a lot of the thunder and that, but the storms usually go right by us. But sounds like we're getting it tonight. All right, I shorted myself on the brown one, so I'll have to go and get me some more. Flop that over. I might have to put another tie on this part of the sign so that it doesn't keep flopping up like that. I don't want it to do that. Yeah, we need it here in North Carolina, that's for sure. So there we go. I'll have to, I've got 2 more ties I need to put some in, but I didn't cut enough of the brown. So I'll go and cut some of that after we're done and put those 2 in. So, and then I'll fix all my ribbons so I can take a picture of it tomorrow. But this is driving me crazy right here, the way it stands up. So there we go, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put one more right here just to keep that from moving up like that. So, but I thank you all. Let me move this up so you can see who you're talking to now. Look, she has a face. All right. I don't know what I knocked over, but I knocked something over. All right, so I'll finish these up here afterwards. Well, I thank you all for joining me. Again, if you want to be alerted to when I go live, just type in the word live and then respond to the message that you get. And just say yes to that and you'll be put on the list. And then you'll get a message from me every week when I go live. Now I've got mesh all over my computer over here. I'm going to have to vacuum it off. Yes, if you want to catch the replay, it will be posted. I'll also post it on YouTube for anybody that watches over there. So yeah, you'll be able to go back and watch the replay. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for those who shared. If you're watching the replay, you can still type in live in the comments and be put on the alert. But if you're on YouTube, it will not work. So if you're watching this on the YouTube replay, you won't be able to sign up there. But you can go to my page and do it. So thank you all for joining me. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Good night.